Is it possible to convince anyone in Norway that they are on the United States Human Health Services winners list? Does anyone in Norway believe they need to apply for a home nursing grant? Does anyone in Norway think it's possible to get 500,000 kroner delivered to their doorstep by FedEx? Apple gift cards used for transactions with government authorities in Norway? A while back, 2023 in fact, quite a while ago, I got a message from my ex-girlfriend on Facebook Messenger. We were together in 1972, over 50 years ago. She studied medicine and became a doctor, and she moved to another part of the country more than a day's drive away. The last time I saw her was, I believe, 1987, maybe 1988, when I was in that part of the country where she now lives. Let's call her Kari. All the text Kari has written has been removed and the name changed to Facebook user, but I copied the chat. The chat is in terrible Norwegian, and I've translated as best I can to equally terrible English. Kari says, "Hello" with an A. How's it going? Now, already on the very first word, it's a big red flag. Just like in English, we begin a sentence with a capital letter, and if it's a question, we put a question mark. Nobody's perfect. It's okay to be a bit sloppy, casual in Facebook Messenger. But Kari and I have not communicated for over 35 years. She's a doctor and rather meticulous, so I already know this is not Kari. I answer, "Ikke så verst, not too bad, and you?" And she replies, "Good to hear from you. I only wondered about if you have received the Home Care Service Grant, which is ongoing this month. Have you received it yet?" Now, this is a 110% scam. It's written in very poor Norwegian, and this person has zero understanding of the Norwegian health care system. Some scammer has probably hacked into her Facebook. I will try to play along with this scammer and try to get in touch with my ex-girlfriend, who I haven't had any contact with in the last 35 years. I say, "No, what is that?" "It is home help grant donated to us of the humanitarian organization to support people economically. Have you heard from them?" Terrible Norwegian. They're not using a translator. "Never heard of it. How do I get it?" I got 100,000 cash. That's roughly $10,000, I guess. Delivered to me from the grant. They must help pensioners, workers, students, disabled, and everybody. You know how they shall apply for it. Kontanter levert til meg. Also delivered to me. Like they drove it home to her or something. Atrocious Norwegian grammar and nonsense I have translated to equally awful English as best I can. I answer, "Wow." She says, "Do you know how to apply for it?" "No, please tell me." "Just click on the link and it'll take you to the agent's Facebook page now and send him a message." The link leads to another link of 4 lines of seemingly random characters. Not a good idea to click on it without a condom. Send him a message about that a friend told you about the home health grant, and you are here to apply for your home service grant as well. Do it now before it gets closer, and come back to me here and I'll tell you how I got the grant home nursing. Services like hjemmesykepleie, home nursing are completely free in Norway. I said the link doesn't work. It's not hard to do. You have to click on the link and it'll take you to the agent's Facebook page and send him a message. Yeah. No, not going to happen. I managed to contact the real Kari eventually, and she got the text that she wrote removed and turned into Facebook user. I got a friend request from Rune Fardal. There was a picture of him before, but now it's gone. I thought I was already friends with him on Facebook. Rune Fardal is a human rights activist specializing in the Norwegian child welfare authorities. There is a very serious problem with the child welfare authorities in Norway. Corruption is rampant. They falsify documents. They have no problem lying in a Norwegian court. It's unbelievable they get away with it. The European Court of Human Rights have ruled against Norway in more than 20 cases concerning children that have been taken away from their family. In the middle of the 90s, Rune Fardal was running a website warning about and exposing with photographs individual caseworkers with child welfare and other associated henchmen, like psychologists, lawyers, or journalists. I drove to Bergen and met with him around 1998. I had some photographs of child welfare caseworkers, psychologists with doctorates, journalists, and other individuals who qualified for his website. While it doesn't affect me much anymore, the children involved will struggle for the rest of their lives with the damage these individuals have caused. According to Rune Fardal, the Norwegian child welfare authorities have delivered more than 65 formal complaints to the police, but none of them have been successful. It's sort of like trying to pour water on a goose. As far as I know, he wins every time. It's been on national television. That damn free speech is a real problem for child welfare authorities and their henchmen. You know, if you're a child welfare caseworker working in a small village in Norway where everybody knows each other, and your corruption, lies, and gross incompetence have been exposed in explicit detail on the internet, you don't want people to know about that. What will the neighbors think? Embarrassing. You go in the grocery store to buy food, and people will recognize you and maybe whisper to each other. There. Don't look now. Another one from Rune Fardal, 14th of March 2025 in English. His picture has been removed, but only the text that I wrote remains, but I did a copy of some of the scammer's text before it was removed. The standard hello with an A heart, and English. How is it going with you? I replied in Norwegian, utmarket, which means excellent, and I replied with a heart. I feel compelled to state that in spite of the fact that we are friends on Facebook, we do not send hearts to each other. We don't send pictures of our food to each other. He replies in English, I saw your name on the Human Health Services winners list. Have you received any money from them? I said, no. He sent me a link to Agent Mark Henry. Just follow the instructions he gives you and be honest with him. The agent is a very honest and trustworthy person, so he can help you get your winnings. OKT. Click on the link and blah, blah, blah. Oh. Here's another one that sent me a friend request from a friend I'm already friends with. I don't remember which one. Same crap. Now the name is changed to Facebook user. Another hello with an A. How are you? I'm fine. Some bullshit. I'm fine. I saw your name on the list over the winners of the CDBG. Have you heard from them? ? It's the 2024 Community Development Block Grant, CDBG. Helps handicapped, pensionists, elders, young widows, and youngsters in society. So you still have not received yours or heard about it? ? I got $400,000 from the program. It's tax-free. It's not a loan. You don't need to pay it back. Shall I send a link to the agent so you can apply? Pengen blir levert till døra mi. The money was delivered to my door. Better watch out for porch pirates. And here we got Agent Ingvar Johansson, which is a picture of Jens Stoltenberg. Translation of this: they give money to the entire society, the pensioners, disabled, deaf, hard of hearing, pensioners, poor workers, some are divorced, old and young, and disabled widows. I got a friend request from Ivan Kvola, 27 March 2025, who I'm already friends with. The scammer had made a page using his name and picture. The picture has been removed, but the text remains. Hi, how's it going? I say I haven't talked to you for a long time. Nice to hear from you. I was to the doctor yesterday and tested streptococcus. I understand what he's trying to say, but however the way it's written in Norwegian could be misunderstood, like he and the doctor are doing some sort of test or research or experimentation on streptococcus bacteria. Have you heard about HHS? I thought you had heard about it because I got 500,000 from the HHS help retired workers, youngsters, old, retired, deactivated with cash in society, and I saw your name also on the list when I received my money from FedEx, and your name was also 2 places above my name. Have you gotten anything from them yet? That's really interesting. I'm an old pensionist, 75 years, and I also am deactivated without cash in society. Where have you seen my name? Apologize for late answer. And he wants me to click on some link. Agent Tom Erickson. Just click on the link and tell him you're clear to apply for this rubbish. I copied and pasted us on this content is not available now. He says, I don't understand. I says, I don't either. Du verken va? I don't understand what that is. Question mark. Have you texted to the agent? My curiosity finally got the better of me. I've received so many of these Facebook Messenger scams. Sometimes they simply make a new Facebook account using the name and picture of an existing Facebook user. Sometimes they somehow or rather gain control of the Facebook account like they did with mine. There seem to be many of these scam attempts, but the English and the Norwegian is really bad. Apparently they don't even bother to use a translator. So I'm curious, do they actually make any money with this nonsense? Are there really people here in Norway who are so stupid that they believe they qualify for free money from the United States Department of Health and Human Services? My personal opinion is that the entire healthcare system in the United States is a loser's list. That's another video. Are there actually people in Norway, some are so brain dead that they actually believe it's possible to have 500,000 kroner delivered to their doorstep by FedEx from the Norwegian government's health services? After getting so many of these scam attempts, I wanted to find out how these scammers operate and how they extract money from their victims. So I decided to correspond with one of these so-called agents. Now, I'm not going to ever click on any of these links that the scammers are sending me. Instead, I did a Google search of the image this agent is using, which is a picture of the Norwegian Prime Minister, Jonas Gahr Støre, together with some other individuals. This image is being used by many of these so-called agents. Either incredibly stupid people or maybe some shills. I believe it's a manipulated image. So I write to this agent, greetings from Norway. A friend of mine named Ivan Kvola told me that he saw my name on a list and I could get some money. He mentioned that I should contact you about how to receive this money. He replies, hello, I'm Agent Tom Erickson. What can I do for you? How did you get my private Facebook? Not private at all. And I simply copied and pasted my previous comment without the greetings from Norway and sent it again. Okay, I can help you with a grant as soon as you're ready to apply. Give me your full name and address to check if you are eligible to receive this grant. Richard Norman, which is not my name. Please hold and let me check our database if your name and address is eligible to get the grant money. Okay. I replied, okay, no hurry. I will go shopping. Talk later. Now, this is an important part of my strategy for dealing with these scammers. The communication between us shall take place on my terms and my time. I don't want to establish a communication where he says something, I immediately reward the scammer with a response. He writes something and then I immediately respond. Nope. I will string this scammer along. After a couple hours, what do you know? Congratulations on your winning, as our verification team announces that your data verification process was successful. Federal home care and family support of free cash grants to all tax-paying citizens of Norway are entitled to, and blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. I say, okay, I will get that information for you in a few days. I need to go to Germany because I'm considering buying a yacht. When I return in a few days, I will get that information to you. And then after I return from Germany, I provided the address of a long abandoned, dilapidated farmhouse where the roof is caved in due to the snow and rot in the rafters. It's not convenient to cook any coffee, but you can see if there's a beer in the refrigerator. Step into my office, lay down on my couch, and relax and tell me all about your childhood and why you became a scammer. In the meantime, I asked Gab AI to create a Norwegian driver's license with a picture of a 75-year-old man. As for the telephone number, in Norway it's possible to log into an official government site called Brønnøysundregistrene and opt out for telephone advertising. Okay, I've already done it, so I'm not going to do it again. You need to log into this site with your personal ID number, bank code, device, and password. It's not too difficult. I'm only 75, but it might be difficult and a bit intimidated for older individuals. You enter your telephone number here and opt out for telephone advertising. And that's it. Telemarketers are required to check this list and not call people on that list. Now, the reason we take time and effort to log into this official Norwegian government site is very complicated and hard to understand, kind of like rocket science or ceramic engineering. But to put it simply, we don't want our fucking telephones used for advertising. And what are the chances of actually selling something to somebody who has gone to the trouble of logging in and opting out for telephone advertising? What are the chances of them buying something from you? 1 in a decillion? I was visiting a friend in the south of Germany. I packed my things and said goodbye and started driving home on the German Autobahn towards Norway. After I left, I began to wonder if I'd packed my camera. After about 20 or 30 minutes, I received an SMS. Could it be my friend messaging me about my camera that I forgot to pack? I do not use my telephone when I'm driving. So I took the next exit and had to drive about 5 or 6 kilometers to find a suitable place to park and see who had sent me an SMS. Telephone advertising. 400-97246. The person that sent me the SMS has a truck and he drives around selling fish. Information about the time and date when he would be in my area and the prices of the fish. Damned expensive. So apparently he managed to send this SMS to thousands of people. So I gave this number to the scammer. Hard to read this stuff. Yes, it shows that you are qualified to receive the grant. Your grant has been confirmed and your money will be delivered to you in the next 24 hours. Wow, thanks. How much? You can choose the amount you wish to claim from us below, and your grant will be sent to you through FedEx. Yeah. And you pay for the documentation and whatever. So if you pay $15,000, you get $300,000. $12,000, you get $135,000. $20,000, you get $450,000. Let us know the amount you are claiming so we can start working on your grant document. I say, let's try 20,000. This is Norwegian kroner. You pay 20,000 to get 450. Okay. Norwegian kroner. I have to pester him about it. Are you ready to make the payment so we can start working on your winning money document? Okay, good. How to pay? You go. All you have to do is go to the nearest store and purchase the Apple gift card for 20,000 kroner. So I don't think it's possible in Norway. They have sell cards for 20,000. Don't you have a bank account I can transfer it to? If I'm able to buy a card for 20,000 kroner, what do I do with it? Go get the gift card first. Once you have it, let me know so I can tell you what to do. Don't you have a bank account? Apple gift card sounds a bit weird. Apple gift card is the only way to make your payment. Trust me, it'll be easier this way. Okay, I'll go up there tomorrow. What time do you get it tomorrow? Really interested in what time. I'm not sure. I have to go to the hospital tomorrow for my Alzheimer treatment. Maybe I can get it on the way home. Sorry, I had a big headache from my Alzheimer therapy. I took a picture of some Apple gift cards in the local store. I sort of mess around with these scammers. Okay, I just returned from the grocery store. I said I want to buy all of them, and they refused to sell any of them to me. I started arguing with them and then told them it's my money, I can do what I want with it, and they told me if they would call the police if I didn't leave the store immediately. They told me never to come back to that store again. I certainly won't go there again. Can I meet you? Can I meet you somewhere and give you the 20,000 cash for the good documentation, clearance, and delivery fee? You have to go to another store and get it. I think we have to give up on this. Now, I've tried many times to read this word salad. It's worse than unburdened by what has been. Try to do it yourself. I'm going to have to use text-to-speech on this one.
Sir, we are real and legitimate. I understand your fear, but you have to trust me on this. Take my word and believe me, because what we are doing here is real and legit. I am a faithful Christian by believing and practice. I see no reason why I lie, deceive, steal, damage, and close. You just have to believe me on this because you are pretty sure and aware of the importance and how useful this money will be for you. Listen to me. Don't let your heart confuse you. Use your head because your luck has won you this money, and God will not love to see you abuse such a great opportunity. This is a blessing in you disguised. To know the secret of get it done in life is that to do it now besides the heavens never helps a man who will not act because of freezing. A person afraid to take chances or risk is not ready to succeed.
I reply, yes, I'm a God-fearing Christian. I prayed, and God told me that you could come home to me and pick up the money, or I could deliver it to you in the shopping mall tomorrow, anytime. God does not like these Apple cards because they resemble playing cards, which are the devil's picture book, and lead to gambling, alcohol, and dancing, and other evil things. So what time can you come and pick up the money? According to rules and regulations, we're not allowed to collect cash. Please understand. Yeah, so other strategies to get a neighbor to do it. It's me again. Sorry I have not bought any Apple gift cards. I have been fully aware that this is a scam from the beginning, and it seems to be quite extensive. I have a few questions for you, and if you answer them truthfully, I might not report you to Facebook. I might even consider buying you an Apple gift card at a much lower denomination. This scam requires significant work on your part. You have to create all these fake Facebook Messenger accounts with pictures. How much time do you spend corresponding with individuals like me? Do you make any money at all from this scam using the fake Facebook Messenger accounts? Has anyone ever sent you any Apple gift cards? Which country were you born? I don't understand what this is. Which country you were born? Norway? No. Which country were you born? Norway. And I was born on the first planet from the sun. Your answers are not satisfactory. You were definitely not born in Norway or the United States. So no Apple gift card for you. I will see if I can get your operation shut down.